and another happy Monday to you. My name is Amy Ramsey, and I am a business coach and mindset mentor, bringing you another Mastery Mondays, where I help you master your mindset and master your business so you can have a six-figure business that is based with tons of freedom and gives you the lifestyle that you love. And I'm here every single week, so hit subscribe to be in the loop and keep up and become a true master of your business and your life. And today we're talking about a concept that comes up for everybody I know, new and old entrepreneurs alike, but especially newer entrepreneurs. I want you guys to perk up and pay attention. So, why are you not in action? Why are you not in action? You say you want this business. You say you want to travel the world. You say you want six figures. You say you want freedom. You say you want all these things, but then you just can't seem to get yourself into action. What is going on? So first of all, no judgment, right? Don't feel bad. It happens to all of us. And what I'm going to help you with today will really help you understand more about what's going on so you can break this cycle. Sounds good. So regardless of why you are not in action, maybe you feel like you don't have enough clarity and you're really confused so you can't move forward. Maybe you're like me, where if I ever feel overwhelmed, I completely shut down and I don't get anything done. Not very productive, is it? Maybe procrastination has been your Achilles heel for years. But whatever the reason, just recognize that not being in action is really the surface level behavior. Okay? So the surface level behavior is you're not in action. And then you got to look at, okay, well, why aren't I in action? And you're not in action because you're not connected to your why or to your vision. I know, it doesn't sound like rocket science and it doesn't sound like a huge aha, but I promise you we're getting there. So you're not connected to your why or vision. There's actually another layer to that, right? We got to look at, why are you disconnected? Why are you disconnected from a vision and a why? Because if you are not connected to the vision and the why, you have nothing to motivate you. You have nothing to inspire you, to pull you forward, to get you really excited about doing that work that you need to be doing out in the world. And if you're disconnected from your why, there is some limiting belief that is happening in there, and that's what's keeping you stuck. So again, there's three layers to this. There's not being in action, being not connected to your why or your vision, and then also there is some reason, some belief you have happening in your head. Remember, we are mastering our minds in this series. There is some reason, some belief that is keeping you stuck. So the question is, how do you identify what it is? How do you work through all this so you can get back into action? And I'm going to help you out with that today by looking at two different things. But I do want to be really honest and transparent. It is way, way, way easier to figure this stuff out when you have a coach who can walk you through this, because often these things are really hard to spot in ourselves, okay? However, I am all about empowering you to be the CEO of your company and helping you master your mindset. So with that in mind, we are going to work through this and see if we can get you some big ahas. So the first thing is, are you looking at the wrong thing? Are you looking at the wrong thing? So clients tell me that they are disconnected from their why because they'll say things like, but Amy, I don't really have a vision, so therefore I don't really feel connected to a vision. And this is the perfect example of they're just really looking for the wrong thing. So, you don't have to have clarity and know exactly what your business is going to look like 10 years from now in order to say you have a vision. I think oftentimes newer entrepreneurs, and I know I went through this too, I felt like I didn't have this big, huge, worldly, I'm changing people's lives and I'm changing the world vision. I didn't have that when I started because I didn't have as much clarity as I do now. So therefore I felt like I didn't really have a vision. And that wasn't true. It was just that I was looking at the wrong thing. So your vision is often that low-hanging fruit that is right in front of your face. So maybe it's you want to leave your job so you can work from home. Maybe it's you want to leave your job or be able to stay home with your kids more. Maybe you want to be able to travel. Maybe you've got family in another country and you want to be able to go visit them for a month at a time and still be able to work. Maybe it's simply you want to do work that you can enjoy. That's your vision. That is your why. That's it. That's it. So often people tend to think that in order to start a business, you have to have some huge changing the world reason to go after it. And I am here to tell you it is not true, and it is simply okay that if your why is you want to work from home in your yoga pants on your couch with your dog in your lap. Secret, that was my why. But really, that is okay. That is your vision. So what can you do to connect into that? Because your why and your vision, it does change. It does evolve. So the question for you is, what why can you feel deeply right now that moves you to take the next step forward in your business? What is that why that you do feel deeply connected to right now that you know will get you into action? Okay? So then the second thing I want you to look at today is, what do you believe about yourself? Oh, I know, right? This one's going a bit deep. What do you believe about yourself, and what story have you made up about yourself? So I'll use some of my client examples here, and you can see if any of these really land for you. So perhaps something like, you aren't worth it. You can't do it. No one wants what you have. Maybe you think you don't have what it takes. Maybe you feel like you don't know enough to have this business. So what is that belief that you currently have about yourself? Because that belief is going to be that thing that keeps you stuck and disconnected from your why. And that's the belief that you have to unpack in order to truly have this business that you want. So, like I said, this is a pretty big topic. It's hard for us to do on our own, but the good news is, and truly, this is great news, just being aware that you have this belief is enough to move you back into action. Because what happens is you realize, oh, I just have this belief that I can't really do this. And you literally, your brain switches and you recognize, oh my God, it's just a belief. That's all it is. It's a belief. I literally can just see it as a belief. And then you don't have to keep giving it so much power. And just like that, you can say, wow, interesting, I have that belief, and then you can go get back into action and get connected to your why and your vision that you have right now. You can get connected to those things again. So once you know that not being in action is just simply you guys, I'm having a total tongue twister moment. Once you know that not being in action is just a symptom of being disconnected to your why, you can reconnect and get moving again. So this really, truly is powerful. So now, instead of going, oh, why am I procrastinating? Oh, I feel so overwhelmed. Like, oh, I feel like I'm not clear, so I can't move forward. Now you can say, oh, I know what that is. What that is I'm just not connected to my why. Let me spend a bit of time thinking about my why and my vision, and that will get me amped up, pumped up, fired up enough to get back into action and do that next step that you know you need to get done in your business. So I hope this is helpful for you. I really want to hear your stories of how this moves you back into action and gave you a bit more clarity so that you can continue to master your mindset and really master your business and your life. Again, I'm Amy and I am here every single Monday. Hit subscribe to this channel in order to follow along every single week. And if you have a question for me, you can even submit that in the comments below. And I will do what I can to help you out with that and might even shoot a video just for you one week. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.